All right, let's just dive right in. Not even waiting. And turn that down slightly still. There we go. Okay. Hello, Dylan. Welcome, welcome. Let's get this underway. We have to fight. See this all pulled up properly. 1 second. We got to finish out Nugget Bridge. That is the goal. That is the strat. I think that kind of goes there, maybe. Oh, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? I broke everything. That's okay. That's not you. Where's the guy? Oh, it's this one. It's this guy. This is the guy we gotta fight. Cool. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. Beautiful. Nugget Bridge grind. Okay. I got through the rest of Nugget Bridge last time, but I did not beat this guy. So let's change that. Let's fix that. Growlithe. I don't have anything great for it. Other than I know that if I lead Gyarados, then it will want to Dragon Rage instead of Thunder Fang if I'm Impish. So I can do that and then go into Breloom, possibly. Which will bait Fire Fang. So I can go to Azumarill. No. It baits Dragon Rage instead of Thunder Fang. So I just go straight to Azumarill, right? I think that's how I usually do that. And then Azumarill can usually take on Gabite as well. So I really just need answers for Togedemaru and Kamala. Kamala is difficult because I don't have a ghost type. But I do have Intimidate users and I do have a Steel type. So I can switch in on as Protect with an Intimidate user and then I could bring in Reverum as a Steel type. My Reverum at level 34 versus this goddamn Kamala. I'm not even in the right mode. Reverum. Oh, I have my custom set here? Nice. Okay, cool. Versus Kamala. Rocket Grunt. It's going to be level 30, not 23. Only does 30% with Last Resort. When does Scraggy evolve? Level 36. So not quite at this level cap. Next level cap. You get him post Lieutenant Surge, which is super fun. Okay, so I know I want you. I don't really need Oink alone. And then any Intimidate user, and I've already got 2 on the team. Krokorok is a good bring because I know I can swap it into electric moves, and I know I can swap Gyarados into steel moves, so those 2 just kind of go hand in hand, which is nice. I do have to worry a little bit about U-turn, maybe. I guess I could bring Ariados, but I don't really want to be switching into, or Grimer. Yeah, 34 is the level cap, it evolves at 36, so we gotta wait another one. We could bring Grimer, who does resist U-turn. Oh, Zippy Zap is always a crit. That's right. Well, we really just needed to U-turn out on Krokorok until we can deal with it where it's not going anywhere, right? So, like, I don't really think I need Lycanroc here, I guess is my point. Yeah. Also, I'd be in a way better position if maybe I could bait the Gabite into Dual Chop in some way, but I don't have any way to really do that. I can only really bait it into Rock Slide, I think. But I think that's just the nature of the beast. Because if I can bait it into Dual Chop, because I don't think it comes out against Azumarill, right? So we do this against Growlithe, and then it's going to bring in Togedemaru. So I swap here. It U-turns. It U-turns, so we swap to Grimer. And then that'll bring out Gabite, because Bulldoze. And we swap here on Bulldoze, Intimidate. then it rock slides, and we can swap to Revroom, I guess. Or we just swap straight. Oh, you can swap to Breloom. Are you going to do a Johto F tier only? I don't know. Johto is not a good region. Johto games are kind of all over the place. I mean, maybe. If I do, it'll be on stream, because that's an easy gen. I don't feel like I need to grind that one out too much. I just hope I don't grow to hate it like I did the XY one. This feels right. Let's make you Impish. Let's make you Adamant. Your speed stat is 56 on that. I don't think there's a way we can outspeed that. Base speed of 60. Oh, we might. Let's see. I just completely... 53. Nope. Close. Close, though. Adamant here. And we're going to go Impish on Breloom. I think you're already Impish, but you're going to be. We're also going to do... We could probably afford to do Adamant on Revroom, which is nice. And then you're going to be Impish, because you're Intimidate. I have a... I started playing Radical Red on my phone. As a not Nuzlocke, just for funsies. And I went out of my way to get a Moxie Crocodile. So I got to remember, in this run, I have an Intimidate Crocodile. And in that one, or Croc Rock. And in that one, I have a Moxie one. Of course, I'll be able to change that pretty soon anyway. Okay, items. So Citrus on you is good. I don't know if I need Mystic Horn right now. Galar or Paldea F tier only. If I could figure out a good way to emulate those, then yes. Otherwise, I have no desire to try to get my Switch to work for that. I have the stuff to do it. My capture card is here somewhere, but I have done Switch capturing in the past. It's a pain in the ass. The software is terrible. It's really slow. Cheating is impossible. So I do not have a hacked Switch to do it. Nintendo will ban me for any of these words that I'm saying, but you know how it is. If I could find a better, totally legitimate way to do it, then yes. Otherwise, a lot of effort for some very paltry games, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'll give you a special Switch. Exactly. How do you play Radical Red on your phone? If you go to... I can say this. You can go to the App Store. I have Android. You've been able to get one for a while, and there's been a few on iOS. But right now, there's a release for the Delta app on iOS in the App Store that you can download to be able to play ROMs on, and then you just play the ROM on there. It's a good time. You have Ice Punch. Yes. You have Ice Fang. Good. Leech Seed, good. Okay. I wanted to see if... One, I want to check Revroom speed, which is 76. It will not outspeed Growlithe, but it will not outspeed Gabite, and it will outspeed Kamala. Or no, it does outspeed Gabite. I'm looking at the wrong... In fact, it speed ties with Togedemaru right now, which doesn't really matter because I'm not using this against Togi, but... Interesting. Oh, also doesn't matter because Togedemaru has priority. That's right. Okay. I was like, you don't, but that doesn't matter. This 63. 63 will not outspeed Gabite. Is that relevant? Probably not. Because you're not going to be killing Gabite. 65 does not outspeed Gabite. I wish 65 would outspeed Gabite. Do I need you to be able to outspeed Gabite? I don't think so. Again, I'm pretty sure Azumarill's taking it out. Okay. Plus, you're Intimidate switching, so... like, whatever. So, like, whatever. I think we're just going. I don't think there's anything else in the... I mean, Lycanroc is obviously good, but I don't need it here. Items is the last thing I need to check. Citrus on you. Oh, that's why I was checking. I was checking if Azumarill can take out, or if it needs the Mystic Water to take out the Growlithe. Growlithe at 34. 72 with Aqua Tail, with Adamant. Is a Mystic Water enough? No. So it doesn't matter. We will leave the Citrus Berry and be fine. Because we still two-shot with Aqua Tail anyway. And we'll be good. And then we're always going to Ice Punch, not Play Rough. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's see if we can do this fight. Or if we just wipe here entirely. Citrus, Citrus, Black Belt. I mean, I may as well give you a Citrus, right? Do we think Crocodile one-shots Togi? Crocroc, I mean. I mean, it probably does, but I'll calc it anyway, real quick. Crocroc at 34. Versus this Togedemaru at level 32. And we have Bulldoze, right? Oh yeah, Bulldoze kills. without even any of the things. U-turn is 65 to 77 against it, by the way. So oh, Grimer's not a good switch in to U-turn. Because it's neutral, it's not a resist. Ironhead is 66. Jesus. Well, the good news is we're dead to a crit. The good news is we're dead to a crit, but only a crit. The good news is we're dead to a crit. Against U-turn. Which is something. Hold on. Would you watch Ben 10 movie about Alien Force or about Omniverse? I prefer... I mean, I like the live-action Alien Force ones that they do have already. Those are pretty good. I could bring Crocalore. That's a resist. Doesn't really do anything for me to bring that, though. Like, I think I am better off with Ariados. If for no other reason than it also has priority, which is kind of nice. In Sucker Punch. Pin Missile. No. Okay. Well, 100 Pokemon through the game releases, so no. No. In Radical Red or in the Johto? Either way, I might get in trouble. For one, in Radical Red, they match your level cap. So if I had one level 100 and the rest of my team was 34, the Pokemon I fight would still be level like 98. Ariados at 34. Takes 10% from U-turn. Much better. How much does it take for Ironhead? 45? That's fine. Let's go make him impish. I may as well if he's mostly a switch-in, right? And I can give him a Citrus. Because, like, if he switches in, I expect U-turn, but it actually goes for Ironhead. I'd rather him be able to take a few extra hits. Because that'll bait Zippy Zap every time, and then I can make that a second switch, which is nice. And if I can get 2 Intimidates, then we good, fam. Oh, I accidentally just ran into the guy. Okay, well, I guess we're doing the fight right now. Cool. Am I on the right screen? Yes, I am. Alright, so this should always be going for Dragon Rage. It actually went for Thunderfang, and it actually got a crit, which is kind of bullshit, not gonna lie to you. Dragon Tails, Dragon Tails. It's almost time for Dragon Tails. Just want to make sure I'm not in range of anything here, because my Citrus Berry has not procced yet. Come along, take my hand. We are not. We're not in range of anything. We might be in a little trouble, depending on how this rough skin wants to work, but Citrus should keep us, yeah. Okay. My Aqua Jet will do... Well, that's with Mystic Water, which we are not. This should still be going for Bulldoze every time. We obviously don't outspeed. Could Ice Punch it again? I kind of need this for the Growlithe, though. Yeah, huge power would have killed there, which does make it a little rough. We only take 22 damage, which should be fine. Should take 22 here, 22 to 27 from Bulldoze. It's its strongest move. I do have a free switch if I want to go to Gyarados, get the Intimidate, and then that'll be Rock Slide, so I could go into Revavroom. And again, Revavroom should outspeed, so I guess I could do that. Let's do that just to preserve the HP on Azumarill. This should always be Bulldoze. Good. Doesn't affect. Intimidate. Rock Slide, because super effective. Cool. Great. Hey, Magnus. And Boss Indoraptor. Welcome, welcome. And then this... We'll see that I have Fast Kill. It might want to switch here. I don't know what it would switch to. Most likely... Oh, I was going to say Togedemaru, but actually it might switch to Growlithe because of Intimidate. Should I just... I don't want to headbutt Togedemaru, is kind of my line of thinking. But I also don't want to Sludge to do nothing. Alright, we're going to Sludge, because if it's Togedemaru, it'll do nothing. Okay. Oh. You know, not going to lie, I thought that would still kill. But you know what? It technically did, and we're fine. Okay. Let's do this. Welcome, welcome. Hey, guys. Let's double calc this. I want to say this should always be going for Zippy Zap. But we live in a Radical Red reality where they really like to U-turn. And I would hate to switch into Krokorok on a U-turn when that is the entire point of, you know, not doing that. So let's check this. Do you see a kill with Zippy Zap? I want to say at this range... Actually, 30 to 36 on a critical hit. You do not. So you're either U-turning here because you don't see a kill. You could Nuzzle, but you're most likely still going to Zippy Zap. I'm going to stay in because we know that's always a crit, so we don't have to risk extra damage there. Oh, but again, I don't want to hit it. It's Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet, and I don't have another move here. Oh, I'm risking a lot if this goes Zippy Zap. I am risking a lot if that goes Zippy Zap. Not ideal. Hold on 1 second. I have to keep HP on Azumarill too. So I do need to be careful how I'm approaching the rest of this fight, right? Because even if I think it's going to U-turn, if I switch into Ariados here and I take a Zippy Zap, then we might be in trouble, which is not. Ariados takes maximum 34 to 42, so 42 damage. We do have a Citrus Berry on it. That is actually as Adamant, so as Impish, my guess is we take about 40. Yes, we do. We take exactly 40 damage. I am a genius. So we take 4 hits on Zippy Zap. That will bait it back an Iron Head, which means I could switch. No, it's overlapping rolls. They're both the same. Iron Head and Zippy Zap are the same roll. That's crazy. That's crazy. If I mess up this prediction, I think I might lose the fight. Like this. It's either going for Zippy Zap and I have to go to Krokorok, or it's going to U-turn because it doesn't see a kill. And if I lose Krokorok to that, which it is dead to a crit, or it takes like 70%, then we might just lose because I don't have another Togedemarumancer. I'm going to play the safe middle ground because this is not Iron Heading right now. U-turn does a maximum 35% or 27 damage to Breloom. So this is the middle ground here where I don't need to worry about Breloom's HP for later. This will just tell me that it's going to have to U-turn if it's not, or Iron Head, if it's not already going to Iron Head this turn because it won't Zippy Zap. Okay, it did Zippy Zap. Good. That's what we want to see. Okay, now for the rest of the fight. So Iron Head is 39 to 46 damage on this. We are not dead to a crit. So I'm going to Leech Seed. Because this should Iron Head and not U-turn. Okay, good. We could flinch. We don't. Okay, good. Citrus Berry. We're healing back up. Oh. Man, it feels good. Man, it feels good. All right, switch. Intimidate. Take the Iron Head because it's not Zippy Zapping. Now it should Zippy Zap. I want to keep it in this. I don't want to switch to Krokorok, even if I know it's going for Zippy Zap. I want to keep it taking as much damage as possible from Leech Seed. And the way to do that is by switching to Breloom because it always sees more damage with Iron Head. It'll always want to switch between Iron Head and Zippy Zap. It will not want to U-turn as long as I have something on the field that will take more damage from one of its other attacks. That makes sense? So even though we're taking extra damage on Breloom because we're taking more damage than we're healing, we're actually still going to get rid of this threat before Breloom can have a chance to fall. Because it will never U-turn on Gyarados, especially now that its attack is so low, like Intimidate a few times. Obviously, that doesn't affect for Zippy Zap being always a crit, but hey, this is working great. I got cocky. It learned. We lost Gyarados. How? Oh my god, the cheating AI. Here I am talking it up. I'm like, oh no, it can't do anything. Fucking hell. Okay, what does that affect? What does that change? We don't have Gyarados for Bugsy? I don't need him for Bugsy. Okay, this changes nothing. We're fine. This Growlithe is a problem. I need to avoid Thunder Fang. Or Fire Fang. I just swap here. Intimidate 1. Did it run out Iron Heads? It shouldn't have. It was only doing it every other turn. The thing with Radical Red that I have no idea how it works is if you switch too much, it gets smarter. And I haven't run into that very often. So I thought it was a myth, and I guess it just knew I was going to go back to Gyarados there. Because even if it ran out of Iron Heads, it should have gone for U-turn. Never get cocky. I mean, yes, I got cocky in what I was saying, but technically speaking, everything I was saying was right. That wasn't cocky. That was me being a smartass. Very different. This should always be Dragon Rage, which will be 40. It might speed control at Bulldoze though, which is still fine, so I'm going to Bulldoze here. Okay, so we're out of range of Dragon Rage anyway. I thought it would Bulldoze because we're faster, but it doesn't really matter because we're bulldozing as well. There we go. Okay, Kamala. This would be where I would switch into an Intimidate Mon, because I have 2, so it doesn't matter if one's on the field, but I can't do that now. This always protects turn 1. Okay. So Reverum is our answer here, but I was going to try to lower his attack, and now I can't. So Reverum takes 43 damage from Last Resort. We do outspeed. We should have this. So we're switching on a Protect. We are dead to a crit. We're dead to a high roll crit. But he could flinch. He flinched. GG. Okay, fair enough. We lost Gyarados, but that is what it is. Hello. Oh, thank you. All right. That is through Nugget Bridge. Next. Look at all the leaks. Oh, 4.1, you are a cruel, cruel mistress. Did I mess up the switch there somewhere? How much BP does Ironhead have? Like, again, there's no way. Ironhead has 15 PP. There's no way. There's no way that we were out for 15 turns of it using it. Yeah. So it definitely still had PP to use it. It just got smart, and there's nothing you can do. I wasn't going to play it any differently. You always have to expect the move it's going for. I don't think I messed up one of the switches, so I feel like I still played that right. I'm not upset about it. I mean, I'm upset I lost Gyarados, but, like, I'm not upset that it happened. Oh, lucky attempt 13. How mean you are. Okay. Bugsy? Do we just want to do Bugsy now? We have encounters to get first. Let's go get encounters first. Should probably bring somebody on the team, huh? We're gonna lead the Breloom. Hey, Dat. Welcome, welcome. And Frank. Let's... Alright, so this route... We already got a club. We could fish. I think we can get Carvanha or Gold. No, not Golduck. I think it's these two. Carvanha and Loten. But land has the better encounters anyway. So I think we usually do this one during the day. Because Cottony is good, Ralts is good. At night, I know you can get Petalil, which obviously Hisuian Lilligant is good. Charcadet too is pretty good. Let's just check the night. That's not what I wanted to do. Night. There we go. That might have been dusk encounters, actually. But, yeah, because I think night is Cottony, day is. But we'll just double check. Yes, okay. So we usually do this one during the day because of Petalil. But if we have a grass starter, we do night because the other ones are better. So let's check day. Yeah, Petalil. Still have Charcadet. Still have Ralts. Volbeat is Volbeat. He's electric type in this game, which is cool. Snubble. I think I am going to do this one during the day. So let's do it. I think I've gotten an Elekid before in this. I got an Elekid and it died a horrible death, if I'm not mistaken. Can I... Hey, Dexter. Welcome, welcome. Can you get in the ball? Oh my god, baby Pokemon and their impossible catch rates. Do I have a good way to hit this at all? No, I mean, I could Leech Seed, I guess, but I don't really want to put this on a timer. That would suck. Like, I've obviously got time. My Breloom's not going anywhere. Oh dear. There we go. All right. War of Attrition if I ever saw one. Elekid is such a cool little guy. You know what, Dexter? You're also such a cool little guy. Elekid is a baby Pokemon done right. Which is saying something, because I hate baby Pokemon. I love the idea of baby Pokemon. I love the concept of baby Pokemon. I hate how they're introduced and how they're dealt with. Like, Riolu is considered the basic Pokemon of its line, right? Like in the card game. You would never have a basic Lucario card, unless it's like a V or EX or whatever. You would never have a basic Lucario, it always evolves from Riolu. You always associate Riolu being the first in the line. But with Electabuzz is the basic. It came first, right? It's the egg in the scenario. Elekid is just extra. Like there's 2 basics in the line. And it's so weird. Just retcon to make Elekid the basic and Electabuzz a stage 1, man. Fix the shit. Anyway. Your second favorite of the Babymons? My favorite Babymon is Toxel. I think that's my favorite Babymon. Because it's actually wearing a diaper. Good for it. I don't want to stay out against a Nidorino. So I'm not going to. All Pokemon here being like level 18. Oh, why not's a good one. Azurill's a good one. All the baby Pokemon are good. All the baby Pokemon are good designs. There's also Pokemon that definitely could and maybe should be baby Pokemon that aren't. Like Teddiursa. Like that's very baby Pokemon vibes. In the anime, there was a group of baby Pokemon and they included Teddiursa and Wooper in it. And it was always... Am I worried about my HP here? I don't think I am. And I was always confused why they didn't just use other baby Pokemon, but... Again, I don't think I'm worried about my HP here. But I will heal anyway. Cool. I didn't know if Headbutt would kill there. But it will if it's a crit. So that works out. I don't know what this guy has, but the next one is a fairy team. That's not what I wanted to do. I think. Don't you? No, maybe you have like a Volbeat Illumis. You have something. You have something weird. Yeah. Illumise. He's just happy to be included. Dude, same. Dude, same. All right, nice. Chinchou time. An item in the bag can be registered, blah, blah, blah. You. Technically mine died, so like, just saying. I used to do Nuzlocke like that, where Dupe's Claws only was active if the species was alive. And my reasoning was so that I couldn't just catch something and like I'd have to hang on to it, I'd have to make sure it didn't die if I wanted to abuse Dupe's Claws later. That was kind of my line of thinking. Like I couldn't just use it as death fodder. But as I've played more Nuzlocks, I have just done like the regular, I don't know which way is regular, but the normally accepted species clause where you just one and done. Just because I don't make as many sacks anymore, really. So it's not as prominent as a thing. I used to have to make sacks all the time when I was learning Nuzlocking. God, everything was dying. Wait till you see this next one. Everyone dies. That's not my first time losing a Gyarados to Zippy Zap, but the first time I lost a Gyarados to Zippy Zap there, I did not know that Zippy Zap was priority, I think. Or I didn't know it was crit, something like that. I didn't know what Zippy Zap did. To this day, still don't really know. It's a +2 priority, always critting electric type physical attack. Who decided that? Why does electric get all the weirdly good moves? Thunderclap? Jesus Christ, Thunderclap is so good. Special priority sucker punch. Electric type. Like, god damn. God damn. This looks like a Frank. We'll make this a Frank. Nice. It was not knowing priority was a fun stream. I'm glad that's engraved in your memory. Come on, Blue. Let's do it. We're not gonna do Bugsy right now. We're gonna come back. I know why. I know why. I know why I did it. Because Zippy Zap was more damage because of the Intimidate drops. Zippy Zap did not lose attack. There's nothing to do with cheating AI. Zippy Zap was more damage after enough Intimidate drops from Gyarados switching in. That's exactly what it was, so it was avoidable. Damn. All right, now I feel bad about it. Retroactively, I feel terrible. Let's... Do I want to do Bugsy now? What would I have switched into there? I guess I could have just gone Croc Rock. I still would have been afraid of U-turn though. Because in my mind, it should still switch out if it doesn't see enough damage. I don't know. I don't know how I would have played that differently. I probably would have at least tried if I saw Zippy Zap was going to do more damage, though. Whatever. Whatever, I could think about it forever. Can only feel so terrible for the things you did in the past. They'll haunt you for the rest of your life. Let's do the next grunt guy. I think that's what I have to do next. Bum, 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 bum. And a little bit of whoop. Cool. Make sure that's up there, right? All right. First is Alolan Persian, Snarl, Water Pulse, Parting Shot, Shock Wave. The rest of my box is looking really good. One second. I wish I could see where that's coming from. It's not on the YouTube chat. I don't know why it's not in the YouTube chat. Anyway. Okay, so starting the Alolan Persian. I think we can do Reverum as a start. Because it should be... Well, at least without Gyarados, we don't have to worry about Shockwave. Snarl, Parting Shot. It might want a Parting Shot if we do that. This could be... Actually, if we do this, then it will always Parting Shot, because it will never want to Snarl, it's resisted, Water Pulse resisted, Shockwave resisted. And that's fine, because whatever it goes out to, we could Leech Seed. So that's a good start. And then... Oinkologne. We can probably take on with Reverum. We'll just kind of get a rough idea here. Golbat is trickier. I think Rock Tomb on Grimer is fine. And then Octillery. Octillery I don't have anything for. I guess I could bring Oinkaloni. What level does Elekid evolve? $27. We can get that now. Cannot get a link cable now, but we can get everything else now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thunder Wave. Thunder Shock, Shockwave. That's better. Electro Ball. We might be faster than some things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Light screen. So apparently Electivire was electric fighting type, and then they changed it when they added Pawmot to be pure electric, so that Pawmot could be electric fighting. But I think if you give it the Electrizer item, it boosts fighting moves by 50%, so it still has the fighting stab, but not the weaknesses, which is kind of insane. Let's over this. There we go. But obviously we do not have access to that yet. Electabuzz is actually faster. Although I guess Motor Drive kind of helps with that, doesn't it? Thunder Punch. Our special attack is still higher. It's higher until we're Electivire. So I'm going to keep Electro Ball instead of Thunder Punch. We'll do... Because I can't change it Iron Fist right now to make the difference anyway. Okay, cool. The Octillery being level 31 versus our Electabuzz at level 34. Rock Blast and Bullet Seed do 61. Electro Ball 70 to 86. So if we go Modest versus Timid. Okay, so Modest is still the most damage. Good. And then an item Magnet. Modest Magnet is not enough to kill the Octillery. It's a range. It's a range. All rolls but 5. So more than half, which is nice. Okay. We could Thunder Wave it turn 1. So then we'll be significantly faster. Then Electro Ball will kill, which means we have a chance. I mean, do I just go for the one shot, the potential one shot? I probably do. Huh? Is it more damage? It probably is more damage this way. But if I go Timid, okay. So let's go Modest, Electro Ball, Magnet. The problem is we have to switch in, right? So we're still risking. If we take a hit on the switch in, we die. We absolutely die. Because I guess that's if we take a Rock Blast or a Bullet Seed. It might Icy Wind if it wants to go for speed control first. Modest. Of course, Reverum could come in first. I don't have U-turn. Do I need to be getting U-turn from Bugsy before this? We have Iron Head. Headbutt's 32 to 39. Sludge is 22 to 27. We can probably just kill it with Reverum, to be honest with you. Or like come in, take a hit. We know it's gonna Water Pulse. Headbutt it once. And then switch on the Water Pulse to Electabuzz. Avoid confusion. We give it a Persimberry. We give it a Persimberry. Then Headbutt doing 39. Headbutt doing 39, and then Electabuzz coming in with the Persim. At 34. I didn't save the damn calc. Electro Ball. Modest. That'll KO. That's a good idea. Okay, so Persimberry. Nice. So that way we always avoid the Water Pulse confusion. We don't have to worry about the hacks there. Okay. Last one, Golbat. Again, I would thank you, but think it is just gonna be Ointalone or Grimer. This is 31. Alolan Grimer at 34. Doesn't take anything. Okay. Am I happy enough with all that? Kind of have to be. To be honest with you. Kind of have to be. Items real quick. Citrus, Prism. Yeah, I mean, there's no ranges I'm worried about hitting other than the Electro Ball, and we already figured out how we're doing that without the magnet, so. All right, I resist all its moves, so unless it just wants to go for damage, I would expect a departing shot here. Either way, Leech Seed. Okay, it just goes for Snarl, that's fine. Leech Seed. Now we can just Mach Punch until that happens. Now this should always be Air Cutter, which is what does the most damage to Grimer. So I'm gonna switch. I don't want a hard switch. I'd like to get it to Mega Drain. Can I get it to Mega Drain? If I go here, take the Air Cutter. Now it should just cross poison, which is also fine. Okay. That's a little better. That's a little better. What is this holding? Nothing. I don't think it's holding anything. I'll just Rock Tomb. Okay, even with the switch, the minus speed, this is just going to stockpile now. So I'm gonna Poison Fang. I wanna get this badly poisoned. There we go. Easy. Oh, you guys are holding things. The items just aren't loaded in for some reason. Just the words. Okay, I didn't see them. So I'm gonna knock off your berry. And then you're just going for attacks. I'm gonna switch here. You're not gonna Bullet Seed, you're going to Body Press or Headbutt. Actually, I'm gonna switch here for the Intimidate. Okay, that's fine. It should be Mega Drain. Okay. We're good, we're good. Critical hit. Critical hit, 51 to 63% on that. 24 to 28 damage without. 51 to 63 with... Fucking hell. We were just in range. Okay. Go here. Lucky number 13. So 50 to 60 from cross poison. Crit is 111, 135. We're only dead to high roll crit. We should... I would like to get an Ice Punch off and then switch to Reverum. I don't need this later. Okay. Because that's the most damage we're going to be able to get done there. This is going to probably cause it to switch. So I'm going to Headbutt instead of Iron. Okay. Never mind, we're Iron Heading. We have to be able to take a few hits of the Hidden Power. Okay. One more. Yep. Okay, good. Okay. Snarl's gonna do 37 to 45 damage. Max high roll kills. Or crit. Obviously. So we're only dead to the highest roll. Literally only dead to the highest roll of Snarl. Iron Head will do 75 to 88. I don't think it's in range for that. To kill. It's not. It's definitely not. Maybe 88 if we get the highest roll ourselves. But if this is just always going to Snarl here, then we can just switch. Okay. Let's Leech Seed, expecting the switch. It did not switch. Citrus, Leech Seed. Your other option is Octillery. I don't think you're switching to it because I have Bullet Seed. But I may as well because I can still Mach Punch next turn if this doesn't kill. Okay. Okay. Octillery, Icy Wind is going to do 42 to 50 damage. Again, we are dead to a crit. Not all rolls of crit, but most of them. So you need a crit to kill me. You need a high roll crit to kill me. You need a mid roll crit to kill me. You have a Rindo Berry, but Bullet Seed should... Like, it still has rolls to kill even after Rindo Berry. Because it only activates on the first hit. So I could go for that here. Because I don't have enough HP here to also bait the Water Pulse. I'd have to switch here and then Bullet Seed, but I don't want to be taking... Okay. My Grimers always die, by the way. I'm kind of peeved about that. I'm not going to lie to you. My Grimers always die. Okay, Icy Wind will do nothing to Thick Fat Azumarill, obviously, and then it will always want to Bullet Seed. At which point, if Reverum with a 4x resist can take a Bullet Seed, which it definitely can, then it'll bait Water Pulse, then we can go here. But it's not about baiting it. It's about the fact that I need to put damage on Octillery for Electabuzz to kill it. I'm going for the Bullet Seed. Sliver. Which doesn't matter because Mach Punch, but Sliver. If that had crit there, I swear to God. Okay. And yes, Air Cutter has a high critical hit ratio, blah, blah, blah. All, like, Cross Poison and Air Cutter both do. That's the whole shtick of that. I get it. I understand. But come on. Bag that, bag that. Okay, 2 deaths, but I'm not too worried about them. The honest answer is, as good as Gyarados is, I never really found too much use for him as you get later into the game. It's mostly because of his amount of weaknesses. Having Intimidate is good, having a Mega is good. He does have some niche uses. But even in the fight that I thought he would be most effective, which is the Sabrina fight with Mega Gyarados, didn't pull the weight I needed him to. So I'm not too concerned. Muck is Muck, and I'm very sad I will never get in a Alolan Muck at this game because my Grimers are cursed, but that is what it is. Oh, Bugsy. If I can do Bugsy with no deaths, I'll at least be happy. I never did use the Electabuzz in that fight. Maybe I could have brought it. I mean, I did bring it to take a hit from Air Cutter. It did take a crit. I could have done it again if I expected a second time. I think you would have outsped. I don't know if you would have killed. You would not have outsped, so it didn't matter. You wouldn't need to be timid to outspeed, or even speed tie. You probably would have just speed tied. Ah. Tough stuff. All right, let's just go get more encounters. I'll bring Oink. Do 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 do. All right, this route we want to get our Eevee. Give me. Make sure my repel is on. So grab that. I gotta do this goddamn fight. Shall we? I never remember how to do this. Volt Switch, Gudra. Go to Ursaluna. Earthquake. Okay. Earthquake again. Earthquake again. Okay. We just die here, so Earthquake. Sneasler to get rid of the spikes. And then close combat. Cool. Cool. Do I switch or do I die? I think I close combat. Okay, no, we killed. Cool. Poison Jam. Oh, sweet. Oh, and you got poisoned. Oh, and you died. It's all coming up, Keeper. Okay, we're dead. I don't know if this is the right move. Eruption. Okay, cool. Nice. Give it to me. Give me. So we got our Eevee from this route, and then this route gives you all kinds of good stuff. Good encounter central. And for us, I shouldn't do that much. I had lowered my defenses by like 3 times from close combat. And Sneasler is not very bulky anyway. So during the day, Sunkern. And we know Sunkern is like the Misty killer. I think we're just going to have to do day. I don't think there's another. Plus during the day you can get Lickitung, which is good. I'm okay with that, believe it or not. I've only had a Swallow in this game once, and it actually was pretty good. I don't remember what names I all have, but I'll put this as Dylan for now, and I'll change it if I need to. Do you need to change you? Cool. Okay. That works out. Let's go this way. Fight one. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Stolen 8 is berry. Very cool. Airball, Prism Scale, Shuckaberries. We still need to do Bugsy before we do Lieutenant Surge. But we're gonna get the rest of our encounters right here. Oh, there's also apparently another mystery egg that I did not know about that we are gonna hatch. Okay, let's figure out the encounters here that we want to do. I think we always go Golisopod and try for Barraskewda, right? Okay, cool. Got the Wimpod. Hold on. There we go. Now I got the Wimpod. Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit this all in there. Boss. In. We'll just do Bossin for Boss Interrupter. Bossin's good. Bossin's good. All right, and then we can fish here. We avoided the Finneon. That's what's most important. That is what's most important. And then again, this won't fit, but I will do Sonizard. Full name won't fit. S-O-N-I-Z. Because he goes Sonic fast. A-R-D. Nice. Cool. I'm not ever doing Route 11 encounters again. Let's be real. I'm never doing it again. You guys aren't dead, sillies. You're just a little silly. You cry when things don't go your way, but that's unrelated. Wondering. Who, thank you for watching. Okay. So Route 11. Hatch this egg. What was our Pallet Town egg? Oh, it was Clobbopus, that's right. Nothing crazy. No wonder I couldn't remember it. Come on. Come on. I did put in my team, right? Okay. It's a long hatcher. I'm obviously not upset about that. What can I do with it? Hold on. What level does it evolve? What does it evolve? 45. That's not until after the 4th gym. But you know what? We can get an Eviolite from Whitney. We can get Eviolite from Whitney. And that makes it good. That's awesome. All right, let's find a name. We'll also go ahead and pick out a name for comments. Mr. Awesome Daily, cool to see someone playing non-randomized. We'll be keeping up from now on. Well, thank you, Mr. Awesome Daily. This one's out to you. What is his name? Awesome. No, E-S. Because like you, dear viewer, Dunsparce is also awesome. That's amazing. Okay, we got Runaway, which... I mean... Hold on. Runaway is not listed as a hidden ability. Huh. Is this a change in 4.1, possibly? It's supposed to be Serene Grace and Runaway as regular abilities and no hidden ability, according to the Oratrice Mechanis Cornis Corda. But it's hidden ability. Let me see if I can patch. And I was excited because we have the pill. Oh. What? What? Why is it colored like a hidden? You know, whatever. Doesn't matter. We have Serene Grace Dunsparce. All's right with the world. It's time. Also, while I'm at it, thank you. Effect Spore. Cool. Glad everyone has useful abilities now. Okay. The next we're gonna get is gonna be, so that was Route 11. We're gonna save the Victory Road then. Encounter for that area. Let's do the underground as our next one. Bag. And I know I should set this as a thing. I think it's here. And I just, oh, also, I forget you can buy TMs here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweet. In this house? Yeah. Yeah. Another Wonder Egg. You get quite a few of them then. Wonder Egg. Can you get more? God, I would love if somebody was just infinite supplies of those. I mean, I guess there's no better or faster way. Let's just go with this one. All right, one more Wonder Egg. And then we'll be able to use the route with Victory Road for Starter Egg later. Is that bad? I don't know if that's really bad. It's just not, I'm not getting the heat from these eggs that I'm used to, you know? We got Clavipus, Choodle, and Dunsparce. And I love Dunsparce, don't get me wrong, but you know, he's Dunsparce. There is a Mega Dreadnought, which is water fighting type with strong jaw. 150 bit, like this is, well, let me show you guys. Like this thing is kind of insane actually. This thing is kind of insane actually. Let me pull this back over. There we go. That looks a little better. Like he's pretty cool. Dreadnought. Yeah, I like that. I don't know where you get the Dreadnought, Dread and White, but that's a problem for another day. Hey, okay. Choodle. All right, Sinnoh-Stick. C-I-N-N-A-S-T-I-C-K. Oh, it fits perfectly. Look at that. No, people don't like Spritzee, but I actually really like the Pokemon. I prefer Swirlix a whole lot. I actually like Spritzee. It's cute and pink on the XY Nuzlocke. Thank you for the comment. Yep. What is left for encounters that we can get right now? We could skip Bugsy for now and go towards Rock Tunnel. But we'd have to deal with the trainer fights, and sometimes we lose things if we do that. And I don't want to lose things in more stupid ways, because we've already hit our quota on that. The only other thing would be hatching an egg. We can't do that. We have to get the Rock Tunnel. Okay, so I think that's it for encounters right now, which is not bad at all. Like I'm feeling pretty good. Let me find a nickname for Eevee. Feeling pretty good about these so far, to be honest. Right, other than 2 stupid deaths, one of which definitely avoidable. Grimer, nah. But, I mean, again, the Gyarados one is kind of, eh. So they're both kind of, eh. Everything's, eh. Nickname. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect Flyer. We'll name it Flyer. F. There it is. I know my alphabet. Y. E. R. All right. First video I saw of yours. Love your style and the way you present your team on the side is great, including the nickname is a great touch. Thank you, Perfect Flyer 4, for the comment. Oh my God. Okay. Let's put you in there. I am Chuck. Well, hi, Chuck. Put this in here. I probably won't. I'm not going to get to Bugsy today. I'll have to change the thumbnail, but because unfortunately I'm going to have to end the stream pretty soon here. We got our encounters. We did the Nugget Bridge, and we got the rival fight. I know shorter streams recently, but I got to fit them in before work, man. But I think I don't want to do Bugsy first next anyway. I think I want to do Whitney. We'll do Whitney and then Bugsy and then Lieutenant Surge. I think that's going to be the next order of things. So that stream will probably be on Tuesday. So I am going to end the stream there for today. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I really, really do appreciate it. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about this run. I mean, already the number 13 is coming to fruition, unfortunately. But you know what? We move on. We have a new poison type. We have new water types. It's going to be okay. We're going to be fine. We're going to have a good run. And you know what? If it fails, we go again. We pick ourselves back up and we just keep going. Anyway, y'all have a good rest of your night. I will see you all likely on Tuesday around the same time, 1 to 2 p.m. ish MST. Okay. Have a good night, everyone.